here on the floor. Houston also making some changes. Corey Brewer is out there with Trevor Booker. Then it's Harden, and it's Capella in at the center, locking down the middle. Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
A bit ago, Mike Malone and I were able to chat. He knows they've got to really dig in defensively, facing a very talented offense. He said if you let them get going, they can run off a big lead and really put you behind the 8 ball. We've got to be disciplined, work together, and be prepared to make second, third, and fourth efforts. Whatever it takes to get a stop, that's what we'll have to do. Kevin, we'll see if they can get a win in this, their first matchup of the season.
Great, thank you, Doris. So a little bit worried about containing the opposing offense today.
Well, there's a lot to be worried about. I mean, they're not an easy opponent to face because of that offense.
That's exactly right. I mean, they have to be on their game defensively if they're going to keep pace in this one. And a look here now, Kevin, at how the Rockets are stacking up as we get this season underway in the NBA stats. First in fewest turnovers a game. First in opponent off. They're not afraid to share the ball to get good shots.
And, you know, going back to their turnovers, fewest in our league, that shows you the intelligence they play with. You have to beat them. They are not going to do it for you.
And so Moore nails both of them.
Yeah, a lot of whistles here early, as well as foul trouble starting to be an issue.
Yeah, that's a big reason they're trailing. You can't allow a parade to the free throw line and expect to be on top in the game.
Curry kicks to Nurkic. Chandler down low. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. The shot will not go. It's stolen by Harris. Chandler outside. .121 left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Nurkic. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
I tell you what, the post play has been rock solid right off the bat.
It really has, and they've created a lot of high percentage shots in the paint here already.
Here's Booker, and he lays it straight in.
And already we've got a very lopsided edge on the boards for them.
Yeah, +5, as you mentioned. That didn't take very long, did it?
Outside Curry. And so it looks like Denver will retain possession here. There's 49 seconds left to play here in the first. Got him up in the air with the pump fake and then took advantage. Laverne's got his first points of the night.
Yeah, it's just a smart shot, taking advantage of the mismatch.
Well, with a stroke like that and the height advantage as well, the mid-range J is almost a gimme.
Outside for Curry. Pass to Nurkic. That's good.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Rockets leading by 11. And it's Smith penetrating. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. Smith's got his first bucket in this one. Denver shooting only 28% here in the first. A shoddy game offensively for them so far. Here's Nurkic. 4 seconds left. The shot misses. Decker. No luck. And after just 1 quarter of play, a double-digit differential on the scoreboard. Rockets lead by 13. From the Pepsi Center in downtown Denver, we're back in a moment.
Your Nuggets dancers!
Well, not exactly a close game so far, but as the second quarter starts here, plenty of time for a comeback. And for the Rockets here, they've been putting on a show. Here. Capella's checked in. Booker comes in for Michael Beasley. Decker's checked in for Brewer. And Smith subbed in for Patrick Beverley. So on the floor for Houston. Smith, he's in at the point. Trevor Booker is out there with Decker. Then it's Harden, and it's Capella in at the 5 spot. Chandler kicks to Laverne. 5 to shoot. Back to Chandler. From past the arc. It's rebounded by Houston. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. And going against Denver, their first meeting of the season.
And they were unbeaten against this club last season. Not surprising considering where they both finished in the standings.
Yeah, it's really plain as pound cake. They're the better team. I mean, they'll look to prove it again here tonight.
Denver making a switch here. Curry's checked in, and a change for the Rockets. Morris checked in for James Harden. And the free throw, no good. The Nuggets trail by 10. Harris passes to Curry. The shot by Chandler, wide open. And again, Denver, no good. So against the whistle, contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Yeah, I don't think it's an accident that aggressiveness correlates with playing better. So the aggressiveness is starting to pay off.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Got a piece of it. Here's Booker. So the whistle blows on the shot, and 2 free throws for the contact right there. And there before you are the teams that have been absolutely red hot for the last 10 games. The Rockets, number 1.
It's due to better shot selection lately, Kevin. They're taking their time to make sure the shots they take go in. Really good self-discipline there.
And they're having a lot of trouble at the line today. And unfortunately, it's the kind of day we've seen this team have a lot.
Moutier, he's checked in for Denver. The Nuggets shooting only 31%. Their offense really struggling to put possessions together. To the inside, Nurkic, and he uses the glass on the layup.
Clearly, they've been the aggressors thus far when it comes to attacking the interior in this first half. And nobody, guys, among the defenders stepping up to challenge him on that drive to the 10.
And Greg, he says, thank you very much, and sails in for the flush.
And those are the kind of sequences that tell you why the score is what it is.
And Harris wide open. He shoots. Buries it from 3-point range. Harris has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Rockets leading by 7. Here's Smith. Over Moutier. Offensive rebound.
You know what? His finishing ability, not really at the level that you would expect from a pro, but he's going to have to start playing with more force.
Chandler, a screen, takes the 3. That's good from Moutier on the assist by Harris. And now it's just a 4-point Houston lead. Last outing for Denver, they won that game against New York.
They just weren't challenged. I mean, nearly as much as they should have been in that game, at least when they had the ball.
Yeah, it was a mismatch. I mean, the defense from the start was on its heels practically the entire game.
Now here's Moutier, covered by Smith. And Moutier throws it down.
And that is a major league flush right there, my friends.
And in a tight contest like this, Greg, that might be just what they need to get the tide rolling in their direction.
You're exactly right. I mean, so often when a team gets that kind of explosive play out of its backcourt, that can really rally and galvanize the whole squad.
And it's more penetrating. Some solid defense from Harris. Lets it go from deep. No good. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. The Rockets on top, up 4. And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by.
Yes, Kevin.
Welcome back, everyone. The second half about to get underway, and it's been a close one so far. Capella's checked in, and Smith subbed in for Patrick Beverley. Laverne is out there with Wilson Chandler. Then it's Will Barton. Then there's Harris. And it's Gallinari in at the small forward position. That's the group in the game for the Nuggets. Howard, good.
That's something they need to do more of. get after it on the glass. Go get those boards.
Clark, it wouldn't hurt. Some extra possessions would definitely help narrow the gap and maybe swing the momentum.
Here's Barton. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Barton's got 5 points in the quarter.
And that's just taking advantage of some soft defense on that drive. Little resistance for him on the way to the basket.
Gallinari with the steal. This is his first trip to the line tonight.
At the line for your Nuggets, Danilo Gallinari. Taking 2 shots.
That free throw good from Gallinari.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
And that efficiency, Greg, as you know, so critical when you're looking to overcome a deficit. You got to be close to perfect and can't waste scoring opportunities.
Nurkic checked in for Laverne. Houston also making some changes. Trevor Booker, he's checked in now for Howard. Decker comes in for Corey Brewer. And it's Etuan Moore checking in for James Harden. Smith drives in. Good! Smith's got 6 points.
Yeah, that's a difficult shot in the face of a defender that towers over him.
You know, guys sometimes love proving people wrong. You know that from guys you've played with. And, Greg, this mismatch gives him an opportunity to quiet the haters and naysayers.
Okay.
And what's your take, guys, on the hustle sticks for the Rockets?
Their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking a few as well.
Another factor here tonight has been the amount of points they've scored off turnovers.
Both free throws good from Barton.
Looking at the game for Barton, he has 9 points and 1 steal.
Houston leading by 3. Smith kicks to Booker. Nurkic with the steal. Here's Barton, covered by Smith. Here's Nurkic, and good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points. Nurkic has got 8 points.
You know, not only is the game neck and tight, but the rebounding battle is too. Extremely close on the board.
It's been brutal in terms of the physicality down low.
We've got 1:08 left in the third. Screen by Nurkic. Barton dishes to Harris. And Capella sends it back. Houston's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Another miss by Houston. Denver's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. They set the screen. Barton passes to Harris. Buries the long-range jumper. Harris has got his second bucket.
And you've got to give them a lot of credit for just battling back into this game.
Extremely impressive was the rally they made. I mean, we'll see how much their comeback might have taken out of them, and we'll see if they can keep that foot on the pedal now.
And that's just a great individual play right through the teeth of the defense.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. Chandler goes in, passes it to Barton. Nurkic a screen on Smith. Barton.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. The defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
No good on the second free throw.
They're ahead, but if they don't get a stop here, that free throw could prove critical.
Out of bounds. Denver takes possession.
Well, that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
6 seconds left in the third. Here's Moutier. No good on the buzzer beater. And as we finish the third quarter, it's still close. Both teams trading baskets. Nuggets ahead as they wrap up the third quarter on a 12-4 run. From the Pepsi Center in downtown Denver, we're back in a moment. And thanks for joining us again as the fourth quarter of play is set to get rolling. It's been a close battle to this point. Rockets trail. So on the floor for Houston, Beverly and Harden, they're the backcourt. Beasley out there with Howard. And it's Brewer in at the small.
Move the ball. Sticking too much.
Houston's gotten 3 of their 6 3-pointers to fall here in the fourth. Inside, and Howard with the stuff.
Boy, he wanted everybody in the building to know who threw that one down.
Hanging on the rim is, I guess, one way to do it.
Yeah, I tell you what, though, you want to make sure you don't get teed up from a situation like that.
Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
During that break, Coach Mike Malone had some words for his team. He laid out the X's and O's and told them, we're still alive, guys. We've just got to work together, trust each other, and play our backsides off. Kevin, we'll see if they've got enough in the tank to get over the top.
Martin's checked in for Denver. Moutier comes in for Harris.
He's definitely turned things around in this game. I mean, he was more of a background player in the first half. He's jumped center stage now.
Here's Smith. Drops in the layup for 2. And the Rockets lead by 7.
Not fazed at all by having a bigger defender on him down low. And I really thought he would be.
You know, at first glance, you wouldn't think that he'd be comfortable in that particular situation. But, boy, I tell you what, he didn't look like he was out of his element at all right there.
Beasley kicks to Howard. The pass to Smith. And it's blocked.
It's going to take something special for them to come back now.
Well, I would say something special and some luck as well, or good fortune, however you want to phrase it.
To the middle, wants to get it to Beasley, and does.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Nuggets call timeout.
Execution, fellas. Do your job. Freak, you're our leader out there. Execute.
.24 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Curry, good.
How about the inbound pass there? Easy bucket.
20 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Well, this one is winding down now. Houston can watch the clock run out. Here's Barton. And Curry has it in the corner. There's the dish to Nurkic. Moutier kicks to Barton. There's the 3. The shot is off. So Houston wins it. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they really did feed off all of that negative energy this crowd was directing at them. I mean,
men amongst boys tonight. Woo.
Thank you, Kevin. Dwight, what a terrific performance, both scoring and rebounding the basketball.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Welcome back, everybody. Ernie Johnson here along with Shaq and the Jet as we present our Jordan Player of the Game, Dwight Howard. What'd you like about his performance, Shaq?
Well, when Dwight uses his physical presence and athleticism to the max, he's nearly impossible to stop. He's got the body of a center, but the hops of a swing man. Just got to put it all together now.
He was a monster on the inside for them. His strength and his size came into play so much tonight. And to go along with his physicality, he had a sweet touch around the basket.
And that'll do it for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Hope you enjoyed the show. From myself, Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, have a wonderful evening.
wanna get rich.